So I had a couple of clients this week who've both sort of been in a real lull, real low motivation period. And the question is, what should you do about it? What can you do about it when you're in one of those ruts where maybe you're eating badly for a week, you can't be bothered to exercise? And in both these two cases, the same thing has sort of applied, was that what was stopping them getting into action, what was stopping them doing anything, was the thought in their head that they had to do a certain training plan, a certain way of eating, a certain something that was too hard for what they wanted to do. And I've talked a lot about how you need a plan for high motivation and low motivation. And if you don't, you're really leaving yourself up or setting yourself up for a big fall, because motivation is guaranteed to go up and down. It always goes up, it always goes down. It's whoever you are, top athletes, normal people, you're not always psyched and motivated. So the key thing is what I do when I'm not motivated. And both these clients ran into trouble where they were trying to do this plan of high motivation when they weren't motivated. And it ends in tears. Basically, you'll come up with plenty of excuses. You'll say this, say that, whatever the reason might be, and ultimately you don't do what you got to do. So the question to make and the question to do is, when you're in this situation, the question to ask yourself is, what am I prepared to do? And that's all you need to say. So forget your plan of action, forget what you need to do. The real question is, what am I prepared to do? So for this might be that, well, I'm not prepared to do another juice. I'm sick up to here with juices, forget that. Or it could be the other way around. It could be that I don't mind eating right, but I don't want to exercise. So maybe that's the problem. And if that's the case, then what are you prepared to do exercise-wise? Well, I don't mind going for a walk, perhaps. Maybe that's the lowest form of movement that you're prepared to do. Maybe food-wise, I want some chocolate. Well, maybe that's all you need to then look at, is getting some chocolate on the go. And it doesn't mean you have to go and eat whatever, 6 kilograms of it. Maybe that's all you want to do, is just get a bit of chocolate in place. But it's an important question to ask. What am I prepared to do? And whatever it is, just do it. Because what happens is, this is where people get wrong, is action creates motivation. So when you start doing something, you're more likely to create motivation and want to do something more. For example, if all you're prepared to do, what am I prepared to do, is go for a walk, go for a walk. And what happens is, maybe after doing a bit of a walk, you feel a bit more energized. And then when you repeat that question, maybe you're prepared to do more and more and more. And this is how you create motivation, through taking action as you go about it. Same with the food. Maybe you start with something, well, maybe I'm just going to have a little bit less on my plate. And that's a start. Maybe I'm going to have this chocolate bar, this packet of crisps, but I'm going to have a bit of pizza afterwards, so that a bit of protein afterwards. So with my pizza or whatever, add some protein in. It's a step in the right direction. It's going to mean that maybe I'm not having just a carb source, I'm hungry an hour later, I'm going to fill up for 4 hours now, and it's a start. So that's the question, what am I prepared to do?